This is Little Bee. This says 1 out of 10 on IMDB. I think it was made in Brazil. And this is like an English translation of it. And it's a rip-off of the Bee movie with like a completely different story. Okay, so it starts off here. This looks like this looks low budget. But it looks kind of pretty, I guess. This is Brazilian. They're out of business, actually. Oh my gosh, that logo just looks horrible right there. It looks pretty freaking unique for being a unique-ish, but like total mockbuster already. Unique-ish, not unique, unique-ish. This looks like it could have been made in the early 90s, and this was actually made in the late 2000s, not the 2010s. Early 90s with a really, really large budget, like actual freaking Toy Story or something, I don't know. Beenard, that's his name, what? Their voice sounds like Ash Ketchum, oh my gosh. And like, I've been reading in the comments, like, this person was actually the one who voiced Ash Ketchum in the earlier seasons of frickin' Pokemon. What the heck? Beenards about to get in trouble for playing in the flowers. Now, I like how fast-paced the actual Bee movie is. That this is ripped off from. Well, probably loosely ripped off. And whatever. Why would the whole world know how good of a bee you are? That doesn't make sense. Even the whole fictional world, like, how could you be the best bee ever when probably each bee's nest is an enemy? They're all scared. A special nectar for each flower, what the heck? So wait, Beenard might get squished for playing in the flowers and trying to get all the different kinds of nectar? What? That doesn't make sense. Feels so wrong that this has like Pokemon voice actors. It sounds like they spent more on their voice actors than on the freaking 3D budget or whatever. The teacher sounds exactly like Meowth from freaking Pokemon. Oh my gosh. I actually tried to watch this more than once, and I gave up halfway through. This company is bankrupt, and they haven't put the effort to remove this video for like several freaking years. This video seems monetized, so maybe they copyright claimed it. Hopefully. I guess. I don't know. Those glasses feel freaking ugly on that person. I can't even tell what gender they are. And this wasn't when freaking non-binary was really popular. This is freaking like 15 years ago, maybe. Now, maybe they've been asking the most generic sounding questions about being a beehive that they've already made it sound super freaking boring and stupid. Think outside the hexagon. I didn't expect this movie to make me laugh. Oh my gosh. I don't even understand why they all dislike Beenard. He's alive without a stinger? I thought if bees lose their stingers, they die. This is so freaking realistic, of course. Wait, no. They just have their stinger in a really weird area. That doesn't feel like a right place for a stinger. It feels like it should be right there. He doesn't want to be here and he wants to make honey instead. And they're all making fun of him. I don't get it. I don't get it. Sharpen your stinger, what? She's alive and she just stung a freaking target. What? These aren't bees, they're wasps that look like bees. The only reason I'm calling wasps is because they can sting more than once, I guess. Or at least it feels like they're wasps. Why do they have this, like, this army area? Shouldn't it be safe in the freaking hive? Like, that's freaking dangerous. This movie is actually really hard to watch. Like I've seen box office flops at dollar movie theaters from big companies. They're probably worthy of like a 3 or a 4 out of 10. And it's like I can actually freaking sit through them. But I'm gonna try to fight to sit through this. I don't even understand what freaking secret they're trying to keep. But, I mean, I have a bad attention span, so whatever. So, Beenard really wants to get into the kitchen, but he can't because he's a soldier, and he really wants to be a chef when no one's letting him be a soldier. That sounds like a very generic plot to me. Huh? Torturing people by forcing them to eat their honey? What? Oh, so she manipulated... I can't even remember her name. She manipulated the chef to get Beenard in. What the heck? Maybe she's part of the cooking chef part. Why do they need all those freaking tools just for the freaking honey? What? It's so unrealistic. What? This freaking still image just makes me cringe. Why are they looking at nectar under a freaking microscope? I don't get it. Their arm just feels off. Oh yeah, you can see right here. It's an English translation. Maybe that's why it's hard to it's hard to follow. I don't know. Yeah, tableta de ingredientes, folia de receta, table of ingredients, something of recipe. Okay, I don't know, but that's not an accurate translation at all. But just one. Wait, what are they doing right here? Yeah, they don't have this complicated taste buds. They don't need a tiny drop of every kind of flower of the nectar. Oh, his honey concoction was awesome. I don't know. Knowing Ash the Beenard Ketchum's personality, I'd almost expect him to freaking be stealing a recipe right now. But then again, he's like in the military when he wants to be a cook, so I don't know. Why do they need target practice? Doesn't it seem pretty simple to sting something? What? There are different colors of honey or nectar or whatever? What? What's that? It's hard to watch this, but I'm forcing myself to do it with the freaking migraine. I'm being serious. Because that's entertainment to me. What do they need that stinger on top of their head for? What? The commander of they told someone to leave, but not Beenard, who really wants to leave, and that minor character wants to leave. What? This is conflicting for his personality. He's being trained overtime. This doesn't make sense. I thought he hated freaking practicing sting or whatever. This might be the queen, but her voice sounds like an animated character supervillain from some kids movie that I can't put my name on. Just sounds familiar. Sounds like they got all the best voice actors for this dub. What the heck? But they couldn't pay attention to the story or the animation as much. Still, this looks like a lot of freaking effort. Why can't they have I don't know, just riding off of the success of others. Now they go bankrupt because Vídeo Brinquedo did. That Brazilian company I mentioned earlier. The queen just told that person, can't you remember their name, to see if some other hive is looking for a queen. Like, how can they do that? Won't the other hives find them as enemies? This is very unrealistic. And if it was unrealistic, why can't they just give an explanation to why it's unrealistic? She just said there's no need to bother with intelligence when that other bee was arguing about how to improve security. But the thing is, why are they acting kind of intelligent? Why are they acting kind of intelligent then? Oh look, her head. Her head is like detached from her body. While they have the best voice actors, well, not the best, good voice actors. Oh my gosh. But the thing is, if they hate intelligence, why don't they just be 45-second stuck video of bees in a beehive? Why do they need those little bags for the nectar? Wouldn't they just get it on their body or something? What? I'm taking this movie way too seriously. Now I really think about it, this girl's voice kind of reminds me of the Pokemon Piplup, and it's probably the same voice actor. I'm not quite sure, but just kind of sounds like it. Oh, finally there's a human beekeeper. Maybe the queen was onto something when there was nothing to worry about when it came to security. I don't know, maybe the beekeeper's nice. Uh-oh, finally some good conflict. The freaking beekeeper doesn't like the beehive. Uh-oh, neither do I. I guess this is the only character I like in this movie. They don't think it makes very good honey. Oh my gosh, I wonder what he's gonna do to the hive, if anything. Oh no, they broke out in musical. I really hope the beekeeper ends it. Or at least cause some at least slightly good conflict. Come on. Beenards just listing a bunch of human professions right now. How do they even know? Why can't there be some magical reason that they know? Like, why do they know what a freaking dentist is? So the beekeeper's currently trying to scoop up the beehive with a shovel. Wonder what's gonna happen next. I'm so anxious and excited. I want something bad to happen. Oh no, everything's shaking. The beekeeper's freaking picking up the hive. Oh no, yay. Finally, something good happening. This is literally probably the most interesting thing that happens in the movie. And it's meh at best. Is that bee trying to be emo or something? What the heck? Ooh, so he just found a hole in the beekeeper's suit and he's gonna sting it. Good. Yay, it's a fight. Fun. Finally, just tiny bit of freaking action. Why is he overreacting so much to the sting? I mean, if you're a beekeeper, I bet you'd be a little bit more desensitized to it. Oh, and now he wants to destroy the hive, and now two more of them are attacking him. Okay, so now they're all in the queen area for an emergency meeting. Let me guess, they're probably gonna all attack the human. The humans will never destroy us, they screamed that. So I wonder how this is gonna end. I finally think I have some of my attention captured. I think I can survive this movie. Now he's upset because he can't get rid of the hive, because the bees are real angry at him and they're stinging him. I wonder how they're gonna retaliate. They are overreacting so much to the freaking bee stings. Just spray them. I wonder how they're gonna react to the poison. The spray won't hurt them, but they'll Just sleep for a little bit, but they'll destroy the hive. What? It almost sounds like they're trying super hard to avoid the concept of death. Apparently, they don't like the taste of the bee's honey. And she's spying on them right now. Okay, they're in a crappy musical right now. Thousands of years of in peace and order. How can they remember that long? What? That doesn't make sense. I mean, it makes sense if they were humans and they had, like, books from a really, really long time ago, in, like, Greek or Latin or whatever the freaking language existed then. But, what the heck? Why are they trusting Beenard now with a special recipe to make the humans feel better? About the honey? Like, really? Why don't they trust the cook instead? This doesn't make sense. They are trying too hard to make them look like they're smart. I think that's some ancient thing to do, like basic math that I forget the name of. The cook is really offended right now because they think Beenard's honey is better than his. And he has a lot more experience or whatever. What about talent? I guess Beenard might have talent with making honey or whatever. Oh wow, the master chef actually likes Beenard's cooking honey or whatever. It's the best honey he's ever tasted. What, is Beenard using the bee equivalent of MSG or something? They should mention eucalyptus nectar a lot. Maybe he's freaking that. I don't know. We're invulnerable. We're bee warriors. What are they gonna do to stop them? Because in these kids' movies, the good guys seem to always freaking win. Just in kids' movies in general. Oh look, it's Emo Top Soldier again. Oh no, they actually sprayed them. Oh no. I think I'm actually being entertained more by this than I did Strange World. That Disney movie. That's pretty bad too, but Strange World made my eyes bleed really bad. This doesn't make my eyes bleed, and I feel like I can keep track of the story a little bit better. Just a little bit better. And Strange World didn't feel that entertaining to me at all. This almost feels a tiny bit entertaining. But after you get through the first 10 to 20 minutes of crap, oh no, the main character got sprayed with that, like, repellent stuff. I don't think it's poison, I think it's repellent. Or something similar to that. Like, knocks him out for a few hours. Oh wow, the human finally got to taste the honey, but Beenard got sprayed with the repellent stuff. And, almost died. He almost got stepped on. But he got saved. This is actually a little bit emotional. Now, I think he's gonna be a soldier now, but the thing is, this is like really sweet. No, it's not. It's kind of sweet. I bet this would be 4 out of 10 on IMDB if they didn't heavily parody the Bee movie. At least on the animation style to make people to make grandparents want to buy it for their little kids or some crap. What? He's really freaking upset that he used the kitchen without permission and like broke the rules of the bee hierarchy or some crap. What the heck? I was expecting him to be a freaking soldier and have there be a happy ending. What's going on here? Those sound effects, they like sound like they were from a Sonic game or something. The current situation he's in, where like probably like 5% of them are really mad at him for acting like a soldier. For like not acting like a soldier, like betraying his ranks. that kind of conflict kind of reminds me of real life stories where like people are like try to be vigilante in like a shoplifting thing and they end up getting like sued or in trouble or something and they save the merchandise but they like accidentally scratch the perpetrator and they sue or some crap. That's what it makes you think of. But like at least 90 to 95% of the bees are on his side. But like the 5% of bees that are in power are really upset for some really stupid reason. Wow. The chef actually defended Beenard in the last bit and said that he actually made the honey, not him. The queen thought the chef made the honey. Everyone doesn't like the chef's cooking. I said earlier that he's gonna be a soldier, and he's already a soldier. See, it's kind of hard to pay attention to the story. Even though I'm trying to watch it. He wants to be a cook, duh. What? Now the queen's even more upset? This is stupid. Someone should just frickin' kick the queen out of the hive instead. The queen is so stupid on this. Now everyone's just going hysterical and like really wishing they could do what they want. They don't have to frickin' be assigned to crap. Yay! Beenard's gonna be the first soldier chef in the past 42 million years. How do they have memories this long? This doesn't make sense. She actually listened to the mass hysteria. Yay. This hive looks so weird on the inside. Look at all those buildings. Yay, now they're just breaking the fourth wall and being like, who's been watching this for so long? What's going on? That's kind of silly. I like that. Okay, so that's the end of the movie. I kind of reacted and reviewed it. So I think it's actually a 5 out of 10. I actually kind of liked it a little. It was almost slightly more enjoyable than a freaking crappy box office overpaid disaster. Like what the heck? Strange World is worse than this. This is a 5 out of 10 in my opinion.